Right now, though, I am excited to have one of the biggest groups from the 90s, and we're so glad that SWV reunited, and they're back in Nairobi. Welcome to Nairobi.
Thank you.
We are so excited.
First time in Nairobi.
Your first time in Nairobi?
Yes.
Fantastic time to be in Nairobi. Let me just say this from the outset. We're so glad you guys got back together because you were denying us good music. That was just not acceptable.
Oh, we're sorry.
Good. So it's a good thing you guys are back together. When did you guys decide, okay, I think we need to get back and start doing music again because our fans miss us?
Back in 2005, I had just had my son. We married, families, everything, and we just decided it was the right time. Who called? Teddy called?
Who called first?
Teddy
You
Riley.
did.
No.
Teddy Riley had reached out to them to do a...
Right.
Tom joined the
Yeah,
cruise.
Tom joined a cruise. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
No.
But it's a big charity cruise, so he had reached out to us to do that, and that just got us to talking, and we got back together and started touring, and we've been on the road since.
Ever since, yeah.
You've gone all over the place. It means that people miss that sound that you used to do, right?
90s
Yeah.
sound.
Isn't that
Classic.
gratifying when it's like people, you've been away because you had families and your lives moved on, but people are like, no, we miss what you guys used to do.
Well, that's why it's great that we have timeless music. There's a such thing as timeless music because that music will forever. You will hear that music 20 years from now.
So first, I need to tell everybody the reason why you're here is because you're performing tomorrow.
Yes.
There's a big concert with
KICC.
Blackstreet at the KICC.
Yes.
And everybody needs to come out. We're going to give some tickets on the show later on.
Hey.
What are you promising your fans in Nairobi, in Kenya?
We're promising to knock them out. We're going to knock them out with some good 90s music,
All the
hits.
The
We're going to give you some new
energy.
stuff. Because we have 2 new albums that we actually released in
Right.
2012 and last year. I'm Miss Dust in 2012 and still last year, February. So there's some good music that they probably haven't heard yet from SWV, but they should definitely give it a shot.
Promises for the fans. They want to hear what you guys, they want to know why they should come out for the concert tomorrow.
If you like Weak, I'm so into you right here. You're the one.
You're the one.
And we're going to do a few new songs too that was
Right.
off of our previous albums. But we just want everybody to come out and have a great time.
It's going to be like a big party.
Yes, we're going to have a party.
How has R&B evolved from when you were doing your sound in the 90s to what you hear now? What's popular?
Oh God, I can't even pronounce some of the new artists' names. That I don't even understand. But they're doing their thing for their time in their moment. We just think ours was better.
I like back then they were way more creative.
But
Like
you got to think, when we came out, they said we were loud and screaming. So, you know, a lot of people didn't get us then. Right. So, you know, they're doing what they do now.
Is it more commercial now? Like people try to find a sound that is going to do great on the radio, in the charts, in streaming?
The industry has just changed. So
Right.
the formula is totally different. It's like microwave talent. Anybody that's hot and just going to pop really quick, that's what they want to hear.
and
That's what they
everyone
sign.
sounds alike.
Yes.
Back in the 90s, everybody made money. You can differentiate SWV from a Jade from a Brownstone, you know, Brownstone from In Vogue. Like, but everyone just wants to sound like one person.
Everybody sounds the same.
It just
I want to
sounds
get your tips for people who want to get into music and the lessons you've learned in the 20 plus years you've been performing. Let's start with Taj.
Well, there's really not one tip you can give anybody. The biggest thing is to trust your gut and beware of who's around you. We learned that the hard way. So I think whatever you plan to do, you need to make sure your team is right, your structure is there, and you're prepared for the animals that's going to come at you.
Right.
It's going to come.
Oh, really? There are animals in
and
the
the
industry.
weak ones fall.
Damn. Coco.
The industry has really changed, so you just got to be on your game, promote. It's all about social media and the social media numbers. So get your numbers up. YouTube, Instagram, all of that, because that's really what they're looking at. If your numbers aren't high, they're really not checking for you. It's sad to say. It doesn't matter about the talent. It's about your numbers on social media.
All right. Your tip. How do I say it? Lily? Lily. In Kenya we say Lele.
Lele.
That sounds just
While you're here,
sexy.
just say it Lele.
Lele, okay, I'll take that. But my advice would be to make sure you're getting into this for the right reasons, and don't get into it because you want to make a lot of money, because you want to be famous, because that may be the last thing that comes. You have to be passionate about the music, and that comes first, and the business of music. So I would leave you with that.
When you were doing your music, did you feel then that there was different kind of standard for 3 black girls trying to make it globally in America?
Definitely. Well, for me, yeah, because I was always told that I wasn't the epitome of what a lead singer should be because of my brown skin.
Right.
And then we were 3 girls, excuse me, 3 girls from the hood. You know, they thought we were really ghetto, but we proved everybody wrong. We sold over 25 million records. So.
And we may have been a little ghetto, but still, I think that's sexy.
Do they use your too ghetto as a bad thing? Like, no, you should try to be more posh?
Yeah,
well, at the time, you have to think about it. The Good Girls were out, TLC was out,
yes.
in Vogue, and they were really girly.
Right.
We were more of a tomboy look.
Yeah.
We had our rough edges because that's what we came from.
Right.
We wore what we were comfortable in at the time.
So they sent us to charm school though.
Right.
So.
It didn't work.
It didn't work?
Not at all.
Listen, all of us in the world that watch the American political system are confused right now.
We are so confused.
We have no idea what happened because we gave you a President Obama, you know, he's from here, and he was great.
Yes,
he was amazing.
great.
And then what happened
A fool
after
got
that?
in there. A fool.
I think the powers that be took over and they put who they wanted there, and now the American people are paying the price.
We are in trouble.
The rest of us in the world thought when you elected Obama, then you had a post-racist America. And you wouldn't elect a man who was an obvious racist and misogynist
Right. You would
and
think,
homophobe and xenophobe and all of those things. How did Donald Trump happen?
Well, I think that he spoke to people who wanted to voice their opinions in that way. That's his crowd.
But you know what's, even I know some black people that voted for him as well,
And
which
they
is
regret
crazy
it today.
to me.
They regret it today.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know?
I don't know.
travesty. It's a travesty.
So right now, our government is pretty much a joke. You guys are better off than we are. You know, it's just
Thank
sad.
you for giving us
Very
Obama.
sad.
It'll take some time before we can give you guys another president.
Yeah,
So I think you're just gonna have to deal with Trump for now.
Ooh.
But beyond just the phenomenon of his election, in terms of the state of racial relations in America, appears to have fractured more
Yeah.
after President Obama.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see all this, the Black Lives movement, Black Lives Matter movement obviously is trying to do some work, but it's because there's a problem, right?
Black Lives Matter started way before Trump came into the picture, but I just think that he doesn't understand how to speak to people. He doesn't know how to speak for people. And he's very rude, misogynistic. He has no bedside manner at all, and it's offensive. But you have those people who think he's the greatest, and they're offensive.
He says what they think. So when he comes out speaking, they love it. He's been doing this for years, though.
Why didn't you guys win more Grammys?
We never won
Let
anything.
me talk to somebody. I want to ask them that same
We've
damn
never won
question.
anything.
Because your music was great, people were listening it was selling, so why didn't you win a Grammy or 2 or 3 or
There's more
13?
politics in this music, in this entertainment industry than the government.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Beyonce
it is.
couldn't win Album of the Year.
Well, you know what? She's won it before, so I'm sure she
Has
doesn't
she?
care. Yeah, she's
won
won Album of the Year. Oh, God,
I think she's won
I don't think
maybe
she
Record
won
of the Year.
Yeah, she didn't win Album of the Year.
Yeah.
They said the last black woman that won was Lauryn Hill. I think.
Lauryn Hill, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? She wins so much. Who knew? Like, she wins everything.
I think
Adele's
Beyonce
good,
is
though.
tired of winning.
That was good. She, she earned that.
I thought Adele had a great album. You know, look, if you're nominated, that's enough.
Yeah.
We're trying to get nominated. We can't even get nominated, so
You keep doing that music, you're gonna get nominated.
that's what they said for the last 25 years.
You guys did a reality show, and
Yes, we did.
you will not believe this, but it was quite popular here.
Really?
SWV Reunited.
Wow.
It was very popular here. Where did they cancel it?
It wasn't getting a lot of viewers. They moved the time around.
Right.
It wasn't set up to win.
Did you get criticism that why are you doing a reality show when, well, there's an oversaturation, if there's such a
we
thing?
didn't get criticized for doing a reality show. We got criticized for the storylines that were
Yeah,
in
how
the
we
reality
behaved,
show.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where the criticism came in.
Yeah.
And it kind of hurt us in a bit. People didn't understand how we were supposed to be legends. And we're sitting here on this television screen acting like
And I hate
kids.
that because I hate the fact that people really, that's what they see us and they remember us as,
Right.
and that's just not who we are. So I wish we could have been able to go back and kind of fix it, but we weren't able to.
Did you have control over the storyline though?
No.
No,
Not really.
All right, fair enough. And finally, because I'd love to chat with you guys all night. Oh, you can just hang out with me?
Yeah.
You guys have had only 2 hours of sleep.
Well, that's all right.
I'm sleepy,
When
honey.
we go home, we'll get all the sleep.
I want a hamburger.
2 hours of sleep. So you do this all the time, and you're happy with it.
No, we're
No.
usually cranky.
You're usually cranky. You've been some complete darlings here.
Thank
I really appreciate you guys coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
I'd love to look through Twitter. I wonder what they're saying.
Are you
because there
coming
must
to
be
our
some-
show tomorrow?
I'm gonna come to your show tomorrow.
Don't
I will
lie,
be.
Craig.
I will be the guy at the front, jumping like I've lost my mind.
Okay.
I will be that guy.
We
Can I
like
look through
those
Twitter real
guys.
quick? Is
Yeah.
that okay? Just to see what. Somebody says I don't want a picture even with the president. I want a picture with this girl.
That's right.
Ah.
So this. A lot of people are wondering about. Say that I should grill you guys more about American politics because they don't understand what happened there either.
We don't understand either.
They are.
We don't know how the hell
We're
that
still
happened.
trying to understand.
All right, so we're all confused. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Please
for
go
having
get some
us.
sleep.
Thank
Yes.
you so much.
SWV performing tomorrow at the KICC.